She texted, "Stop being cheap. My friends' boyfriends buy them Birkins. Where's mine?" I responded, "Good point." Then I bought one and gave it to my sister for her birthday. The next week, my girlfriend saw the Instagram post and showed up at my office screaming. I, 31 male, got the text during my lunch break. Thursday, 1:23 p.m. From my girlfriend of 18 months. Her, "Stop being cheap. My friends' boyfriends buy them Birkins. Where's mine?" Just like that. No, "Hey baby" or "How's your day?" Just a demand for a $12,000 handbag like she was ordering takeout. For context, I'm a software engineer making decent money, around 140 Qley. Not rich, but comfortable. My girlfriend works part-time at a boutique, making maybe 28 Qley. We don't live together. I pay when we go out, which is often. Nice dinners, weekend trips. Her birthday present was a $900 necklace she picked out. But a Birkin? That's not a gift. That's a down payment on a car. I stared at the text, then at my sandwich, then back at the text. Me, "Good point." Her, "OMG, really? I want the black one with gold hardware. When can we go look?" "I'll handle it." "You're the best, baby. I'm telling the girls right now." I finished my sandwich, went back to work, and started thinking. My little sister's 26th birthday was coming up in 2 weeks. She'd just gotten promoted to senior analyst at her firm, moved into her first solo apartment, been grinding for years. We're close. She actually supported me through some rough times when I was younger, lent me money she didn't have when my car died in college. I'd been planning to get her something nice, maybe $500-ish. But you know what? She deserved better. That evening I did research. Real research. Found a reputable reseller with authentication guarantees. Birkin bag, 30 centimeters, black Togo leather with gold hardware. Pre-owned, but excellent condition. $11,200. I bought it. Shipping, 5 to 7 business days. My girlfriend texted me every day asking about our shopping trip. I kept saying, handling it through a connection, be patient. She bought it. Started posting Instagram stories about good things coming and when he actually listens. The bag arrived on a Tuesday. I had it delivered to my office. Opened it during lunch. Gorgeous. My sister was going to lose her mind. Her birthday dinner was that Saturday. Family thing at a nice steakhouse. I gave her the box in front of everyone. She opened it, stared, started crying. "Are you insane? This is too much. You earned it, every bit." My mom cried. My dad looked proud. My sister hugged me so hard I thought she'd crack a rib. She took about 50 photos, posted them on Instagram, tagging me with "Best brother in the world. I don't deserve this." I had a great night. Forgot about my girlfriend's demand completely until Monday morning. Update 1, Monday, 9:47 a.m. I'm in a code review meeting when my phone starts buzzing. Ignored it. Meeting ends at 10:15. I check my phone. 28 missed calls, all from my girlfriend. 62 text messages. Starting coherent, ending unhinged. First one, "Why is your sister posting with a Birkin?" Then, "Call me now." Then, "Did you buy her the bag meant for me?" Then, "Answer your phone, you piece of shit." It got worse from there. I called her back. She answered screaming. "You gave my bag to your sister. It wasn't your bag. I never said I was buying you a Birkin. You said good point. You said you'd handle it. I did handle it. I bought a Birkin for someone who deserved it." Silence. Then, "I'm coming to your office. We're talking about this now." "I'm working. We can talk later." "I'm already in the parking lot." She hung up. I told my manager I had a personal emergency. Went downstairs. She was standing by the entrance, face red, eyes wild. "You humiliated me. I told my friends you were buying me a Birkin. They're all laughing at me now." "That's not my problem. I never agreed to buy you anything." "You said good point." "Yeah, good point that you're materialistic and entitled. Really helped me see things clearly." Her mouth dropped open. "Are you breaking up with me? Over a handbag? Nah, but maybe think about why you're demanding gifts that cost more than your entire annual salary." Wrong thing to say. She completely lost it, started yelling, actual yelling, about how I led her on and tricked her and embarrassed her in front of everyone. Security approached. I asked her to leave. She refused. Security escorted her out. She called me 19 times that afternoon. I blocked her number. Tuesday morning, her best friend called me. I answered out of curiosity. "You need to apologize." "For what?" She's devastated. All her friends know now. She looks like an idiot. She demanded a $12,000 bag like it was owed to her. She made herself look like an idiot. You should have just bought her the bag if you had the money. I spent my money how I wanted, on someone who matters. You're a selfish jerk. She deserves better. Finally, something we agree on. She does deserve better than me. Tell her we're done. Hung up. Block that number too. Wednesday, my girlfriend showed up at my apartment. I didn't answer the door. She stood outside for 30 minutes yelling through it about closure and explaining herself. My neighbor texted asking if everything was okay. I told him, yeah, ex-girlfriend drama, she'd leave soon. She did, but not before leaving a note under my door. 3 pages, handwritten. Highlights included how I broke her trust, how she'd invested 18 months into me, how I owed her for all the time she supported, a list of everything she'd ever done for me, made me dinner 4 times, bought me a $40 video game for Christmas, drove me to the airport once, how her therapist said I was emotionally abusive, how she'd never loved anyone like this before. Then the kicker. If you give me $10,000 cash, I'll consider us even and we can move forward. She wanted me to pay her $10,000 to stay in a relationship I'd already ended. The audacity was Olympic level. I took photos of the letter, sent them to my sister. She replied, "Is she actually insane?" Pretty much. Update 2 Thursday it escalated. Got a call from an unknown number, didn't answer. Voicemail. Her mom, "This is your girlfriend's mother. What you did to my daughter is disgusting. She's in bed crying, can't eat, can't sleep. You lied to her and humiliated her publicly. You need to make this right." I didn't call back. Friday, another unknown number. Voicemail. Her dad this time. "I don't know what kind of man plays games with a woman's emotions, but you need to be a man and face the consequences of your actions. My daughter deserves an apology and compensation for the emotional distress you've caused." Compensation. For emotional distress. Because I didn't buy her a luxury handbag. I called my sister. Am I crazy? This is crazy, right? Beyond crazy, but also hilarious. What are you gonna do? Nothing. What can I do? She's lost it. Document everything, just in case. Good advice. Started keeping a log, dates, times, what happened. Saturday morning, 7 a.m. Someone's ringing my doorbell repeatedly. I look through the peephole. My girlfriend, her mom, and her best friend, all standing there looking like they're about to storm a castle. I don't answer. They ring for 10 minutes. Then they start talking. Loud enough I can hear through the door. Her mom. He's probably in there with another woman. My girlfriend, I knew it. I knew he was cheating. Best friend. Want me to call the cops? Her mom and say what? He won't answer his door? My girlfriend. I have a right to closure. Best friend. You should post about this. Blast him online. Finally they left. I waited an hour, then went for a drive. Needed to get out. Came back around noon. Found a note on my car. My girlfriend's handwriting. "You can't avoid me forever. You owe me a conversation. I'll keep coming back until you face me like a man." I took a photo, added it to the log. That night she tried a different approach. Called from yet another unknown number. I answered thinking it might be work. Her voice, but different. Calm. Soft. Sad. "Hey, it's me. I know you're mad, but can we just talk? Please? I miss you. I'm sorry I got so upset. I overreacted. Can we meet for coffee?" "No, please. Just give me 30 minutes. Let me apologize properly. You already sent me a 3-page letter demanding $10,000. That's not an apology. I was emotional. I didn't mean that. I felt so stupid when everyone found out. My friends were making fun of me. I lashed out. Not my problem. Don't you care about me at all? We spent 18 months together. And in 18 months you never demanded a $12,000 bag. Until you did. That showed me who you really are. One mistake, one bad moment, and you're throwing away everything? It wasn't a mistake, it was entitlement. There's a difference. So that's it? We're just done? You won't even fight for us? There's nothing to fight for. You wanted a luxury bag more than a real relationship." She started crying. Real tears from the sound of it. Part of me felt bad. Small part. Very small. "I can't believe you're doing this, after everything." "After everything? You mean after I paid for most of our dates, trips, gave you expensive gifts, and it still wasn't enough? That's not fair. Neither is demanding a Birkin like it's owed to you. Goodbye." I hung up, blocked that number. Sunday was quiet. Too quiet. I knew something was coming. Monday morning I found out what. Got to work. My manager called me into his office. Need to ask you something. Did you recently have a breakup? My stomach dropped. Yeah. Why? Got a call from someone claiming to be your ex's father. Said you've been harassing his daughter, showing up at her home, sending threatening messages. That's completely false. She's the one who's been showing up at my place. I have documentation. Can you provide that? I pulled out my phone, showed him the log, the photos, the voicemails, everything. He reviewed it. Nodded. Okay, I figured it was BS. She tried calling HR too. They're gonna reach out to you. Just tell them the same thing. She called my job? Yeah, claimed you were stalking her. HR saw through it pretty quick, but they have to follow protocol. I talked to HR that afternoon, showed them everything. They documented it, told me to let them know if she contacted me at work again. Tuesday, I finally got angry. Really angry. She tried to mess with my job, my career, over a handbag. I called a lawyer, friend of a friend, did a free consultation, explained everything. You want a restraining order? I want her to stop, whatever that takes. I can send a cease and desist, formal letter saying all contact needs to stop or you'll pursue legal action. Usually works. Do it. The letter went out Wednesday. Certified mail. She'd get it Thursday. Thursday evening, my phone rang. Unknown number. Against my better judgment, I answered. Her dad. Pissed. You sent my daughter a legal threat? Over what? Trying to talk to you? Over harassment. She's shown up at my home and workplace multiple times. Called my employer with false accusations. I have documentation of everything. She just wanted to talk. Then she should have respected my decision not to. Instead, she escalated. Now I'm protecting myself legally. You're making a huge mistake. We know people, lawyers. You're gonna regret this. Your daughter demanded a $12,000 gift, threw a tantrum when she didn't get it, and has been harassing me for 2 weeks. If you want to waste money on lawyers over that, go ahead. You think you're so smart, we'll see. He hung up. Friday was quiet. Saturday too. Maybe the letter worked. Sunday, my sister called. Have you seen her Instagram? I blocked her everywhere. She posted a long story about narcissistic men who manipulate and gaslight. Doesn't name you, but everyone knows. Let her. I've got documentation of everything. She wants to play victim online. That's on her. Just warning you, some of her friends are commenting pretty nasty stuff. They can comment all they want. Doesn't change reality. Monday morning, back to work. Normal day. First normal day in 2 weeks. Around 3 p.m., I got an email. From her. Don't know how she got my work email. Subject: final message. Body: I've thought a lot about everything. You're right, I was entitled. I demanded something unreasonable. I let my friends get in my head about what I deserved, instead of appreciating what I had. I'm sorry. I'm genuinely sorry. Not for the bag, for everything after, for harassing you, for calling your work, for the letter. I was hurt and I lashed out. You didn't deserve that. I hope someday you can forgive me. I hope your sister enjoys her gift. She's lucky to have a brother like you. Take care. I read it 3 times, sounded sincere. Maybe she actually got it. I didn't respond, forwarded it to my lawyer just in case. He said to keep it, but don't engage. I didn't. Final update. It's been 6 weeks since everything went down. Here's where we're at. My ex stopped contacting me after that email, completely. No more calls, texts, showing up. Her friends stopped commenting on my stuff. It's like she finally accepted it was over. Found out through mutual acquaintances, because of course there's always someone, that she'd been bragging to her friend group for weeks about getting a Birkin. Showed them screenshots of our texts where I said, "Good point, and I'll handle it." They all believed her. She'd even told them which restaurant we were going to pick it out at. When my sister posted the bag, her friends immediately started asking questions. She tried to lie, say I'd bought her one too. Then someone asked to see it. She couldn't. Story fell apart. Her friends roasted her. Some stopped talking to her entirely. Apparently, the whole thing exposed that she'd been exaggerating our relationship to them for months, making me sound wealthier than I am, claiming I was about to propose, saying we were practically engaged. None of it true. Her friend group imploded. Some sided with her, said I was cruel for leading her on. Most thought she was delusional. The split caused drama. I'm only hearing about third hand. She also apparently got written up at work. Her boss saw her Instagram posts, they're connected, and the part where she said she was too depressed to function while she was supposedly at work. Turns out she'd called in sick 3 days, but was posting Instagram stories from brunch. Boss wasn't thrilled. As for me, I'm okay. Not great, but okay. The harassment was stressful. Having to document everything, talk to HR, get lawyers involved, that sucked. Cost me about $800 in legal fees for the cease and desist and consultation. Also lost some mutual friends, people who bought her side of things or thought I should have just had a conversation instead of ghosting her. As if I didn't try to end things clearly and she didn't escalate repeatedly. But I've got good friends who stuck around. My family thinks the whole thing is insane. My sister feels guilty, but I told her that's ridiculous. She didn't do anything wrong. Dating? Not yet. Need some time. The whole experience made me paranoid about red flags. Entitlement. Materialism. I'm second-guessing everything now. My therapist, I started going, says that's normal after something like this. Need to rebuild trust in my judgment. Work through the anger and resentment. Figure out boundaries. The Birkin thing is funny in retrospect, like who demands a Birkin? Who thinks that's reasonable? But at the time, everything that followed, it wasn't funny. It was exhausting and scary and made me feel crazy. The cease and desist worked, at least. No contact since. My lawyer said if she violates it, we can pursue a restraining order, but so far that hasn't been necessary. Someone asked if I regret buying my sister the bag instead of just ignoring the demand entirely. Honestly, no. My sister deserved something special. She works hard, she's been there for me, and seeing her reaction was worth every penny. Do I regret how I handled things with my ex? Maybe. I could have been clearer up front. Could have said, I'm not buying you a Birkin. That's unreasonable, and if that's a problem, we should break up. Instead, I was passive-aggressive with the good point response. But also, she demanded a $12,000 bag via text like it was nothing. What was I supposed to say to that? My dad said something that stuck with me. Some people show you who they are in crisis. She showed you who she is when she doesn't get her way. Believe her. I do. I believe her. Would I have found out eventually? Probably. Maybe we'd have gotten more serious, moved in together, and then the entitlement would have shown up over something else. Rent, bills, wedding costs, kids. Better to find out over a handbag than a mortgage. My sister still uses the bag, by the way. Takes it to important meetings. Says it makes her feel powerful. Sends me photos sometimes with captions like, "Still can't believe this is mine." That makes it worth it. As for my ex, I genuinely hope she figures her stuff out. Not for me, for her. Because that level of entitlement and need for external validation isn't sustainable. It'll blow up her next relationship too. Maybe she'll learn. Maybe she won't. Not my problem anymore. I'm focusing on myself. Work's good. Family's good. Friends are good. Therapy's helping. Taking things slow. No rush to date again. Someone asked if I'd do anything differently. Honestly, I'd have ended things the moment she sent that text. Clean break. This isn't working out. Good luck. Instead, I got cute with the sister thing. Which was satisfying, sure. But also probably made everything messier. Live and learn. One last thing, I got a message last week from her best friend. The one who called me selfish. Just said, "You were right. Sorry I didn't see it then." Didn't respond. But it was validating. Nice to know I'm not crazy. That other people are seeing what I saw. So yeah, that's where I'm at. Single, slightly traumatized, $800 poorer, but also $11,200 poorer because of that bag, which I don't regret. My sister's happy. I'm healing. My ex is someone else's problem now. That's enough.